Wake up! Welcome to an episode of No Script News, Original Seed, coming at you from my living room. For those of you that don't know what No Script News is, I usually just wake up in the morning, give you guys a rundown of all the news that I came across during the week. I don't write a script for it, just give it to you raw while I drink my coffee, y'all. Look, I'm a rapper and shit. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking, and I won't let them in. So last night, before I went to sleep, there was breaking news that former Prime Minister of Japan, Abe, was shot with a shotgun about 3 times. I learned this morning that he did not make it. He died of his wounds. He was assassinated. And now, admittedly, I don't know much about the politics of Japan. Besides being a tourist place that I want to visit someday, video games, all that type of stuff. I don't really get too much into their politics. So I don't know what the reason behind this is, other than, he didn't like his political beliefs, I guess. But the thing that's funny about it, not that it's funny, is that a far-right French politician pretty much blamed Hideo Kojima, Metal Gear Solid creator, of being the trigger man. And he shows pictures on his Twitter of Hideo Kojima with the Che revolutionary shirts on and socialist propaganda. Now, of course, he deleted that tweet because he obviously got it wrong. Slander, it goes on. But the thing is, they don't really care to tell the truth. They just care to point out things that fit their narrative, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Now, I know the truth will eventually come out, but it's just funny how people try to spread lies. Speaking of spreading false lies and propaganda and stuff of that sort, Diablo Immortal, the boss Ibarra came out and defended the game. Pretty much defended the microtransactions that it has included in the end game. And he says that pretty much 95.5% of the game can be completed without having to buy microtransactions. And that is true. But the thing is, it'll take you over, 10, 15 years to actually get the gear and max up your character to full max. So might as well be locking that shit behind microtransactions, because nobody has 10 years to give to one single game just to max out your character, especially when they give you options to buy your way to the top. Now, I've come to that point where there's the realization there's no point in even talking about microtransactions anymore. I mean, unless the state government is gonna step in and pretty much label it as gambling and regulate it, there's really no point. And we know they're not going to do that because they're beholden to corporations like they are from other corporations. So, they're pretty much paid and bought for the politicians. So nothing's going to change. I don't want to waste my breath talking about this. So instead, what I'm going to do is just not buy those games. Simple as that. I was very much looking forward to getting into the Diablo series, since I was not a PC gamer. But not anymore. I don't even want to support their games that don't have microtransactions, because they're just turning around and gonna make those games, the future iterations of those games, full of microtransactions. Speaking of which, for example, Bungie has announced that they're gonna be making a mobile game, and people are speculating that it's a mobile Destiny game. And we know the only reason why they're making these mobile games is for the damn microtransactions. Now again, I know there's gonna be fools out there that buy it. So I came to the realization that these mobile games full of microtransactions are not aimed towards me anymore. They're aimed towards the Zoomers who don't know any better. Maybe even the Boomers who don't know any better, who don't have the time to actually put into the game. But the thing is, you shouldn't have to put in 10 fucking years to max in your character. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, if you want to grind it out, maybe a year worth of making you grind. But 10 years? Sheesh. So stay away from Bungie's mobile game. And stay away from pretty much any mobile game, man. What the fuck's wrong with mobile games? Who said, hey, mobile games is where we're gonna freaking nickel and dime everybody? To the extreme, no rules, just, hey, buy all my shit. That is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Speaking of crazy, in Arizona, the lawmakers have made a new law that it is against the law. I've been saying the law. I am the law. I'm not going to delete that shit. It stays all in here, man. Anyways, they're passing a new law that makes it illegal for citizens to record police officers within 8 feet. And if they ask you to step back and you don't, they can pretty much arrest you with a misdemeanor. First of all, fuck the police. They need to be recorded from the very first, when they clock in to they clock out, they should be recorded 24 hours a day. I don't even give a shit, man. They should have no right to privacy whatsoever, because we know they lie. We know they plant evidence. We know that they turn off their damn cams. And even when they have it on, they don't even want to give you the footage. You have to do a Freedom of Information Act. That's what's happening in Uvalde, because the police don't want to release their footage because it shows how incriminating stupid they were. So, I mean, it's like, they're supposed to be here to serve and protect us. But yet, we have to have them recorded. We have to record them ourselves just to make sure they do their jobs correctly. And now they're making laws that make it more difficult to do that. So just a reminder, the police are not here to defend you. They're here to keep you down and keep you depressed. That's what the police are here to do. To be a police officer is to be an enemy of the people. And if you're watching this, fuck you. And on a lighter note, I hear that buying subs is the whole new rage right now. Look, if your whole intention of your channel is to grow and just get subscriptions, then I can see the reason people buy subs. You know that, like, they get so close to like at 980, 950, and they just need a little bit more subs, you know, just to get over the 1,000 barrier, you know, to be monetized, or just to, I don't know, feel like you succeeded or something. I don't know what. But so I can understand why people, you know, will buy subs once. But come on, y'all, it's like so obvious, you know what I mean? You get like 700 subs in one day, or like in 24 hours. I don't know. I watched a video from somebody who shall not be named because I don't follow them anymore. But it made a lot of sense. You know, they're talking about like, why do we have channels? Like, is it to grow? Is it to create a community? Is it just to, you know, talk to people? What is it for? You know what I mean? And like some people out there, I started this channel so I can be a little bit more creative. You know, anything that I create, I can share with you guys. Just give you guys stories, connect with people. It was never really about the numbers. It's just sometimes they grow, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. You know, I'm not really stressed about that. But you know, when people are just like dedicated to growing their channel, I can see how they can get to that point where they're just so weak and they're like, fudge, it's just not, like, for example, I haven't really been uploading, so it makes sense. But for the last, I don't know, month or 2 months, I've pretty much been 550. You know, go up, go down, that's where I stay, and that's fine, no biggie. But I mean, imagine being like at 930, 980, and you just keep on going, and you're trying so hard just to put yourself over the edge. I mean, I can understand being weak enough to buy some subs just to get you over the edge. But come on, y'all, it's obvious when you do this. You know what I mean? Especially on videos that shouldn't be getting this type of hits or subs. But it is what it is. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. And life goes on. That's gonna do it for the episode of No Script News. Remember, when shit's the fan, run.